Hello everybody, this is Geeky Abhishek once again, and today I'm gonna review a very interesting device. This is a convertible wireless charging station from Samsung. This is their latest one that came out with the Samsung Galaxy S8, S8 Plus and the Note 8. Currently this is priced between $99.99 to $79.99 depending on what store you are looking at. So I saw the cheapest one that you could buy brand new is from Fry's Electronics. They have it right now as of today at $79.99. Best Buy, Samsung.com selling it for $99.99, and then Target has it for $89.99. So I mean, if you were to get this, do your research, go to Google, find out which store has this for the least amount, and then you can get it from there. So there are a lot of wireless chargers in the market, and many of them claim to be like a fast charger. So this is actually a legit fast charger based on QC3. So what I noticed is this charging dock came with the wall brick, which is also a fast charger. And when I was reading through the instructions, it says that if I was to swap this wall brick with a non-standard or like a non-fast charging wall brick, then this fast charging dock won't work as a fast charging dock. So both of these components are essential for the fast charging of the phone. And let me tell you one more other thing. So this dock is a convertible dock, so you can lay your phone flat like as you would lay, and then or you can use it as a stand. So I have the Galaxy S8 Plus here, so I'll show you how it looks. So you can place it like this vertically, or you can place it horizontally. This is not connected to the power source right now, so it wouldn't work. And then there's a tiny LED here which turns blue, so you know that the phone is charging, besides the LED on the phone that lets you know that the phone is in charging mode. And then if you want a low profile thing, you can just fold it back like this and just place your phone. It would charge the phone that way. The good thing about this is the way it looks, the quality of the materials that's being used. It has this leather touch finish which looks very premium. This is a nice weight to it, and a very interesting thing that I noticed was that this has an inbuilt fan, so basically cools your phone while it is getting charged. So if you're taking a call, you're on a speakerphone, or you're using a Bluetooth headset and you have your phone sitting on this dock and you're using it, then you don't need to get scared of the phone blowing up on you because it's getting too hot, because it has a built-in fan which constantly blows air to keep the your phone cooler. So let me just go plug it in and see how it show you how it works. And so the wall brick that came with it, the cable is the same exact cable that comes with your phone, which is a S8 or the Note 8. So it's a USB Type-C cable, and it also plugs in the port. The port into the dock is also a USB Type-C. So finally Samsung making a transition to USB-C ports, which is good to see that. So we can get rid of more and more micro USB cables. So now I have plugged it in, and I have this Samsung Galaxy Note 8 Plus that I'm gonna use to show you. So I don't know if you guys noticed it when I place the phone. Let me just turn it. So I'm placing the phone, and as you can see, you will get the LED lights up in the front. So you see the blue LED right here, which basically confirms that the phone is charging. So the phone is turned off right now, and there you go, the always on screen notification on that it's charging. So even though this is a fast charger, I wouldn't really use it on a regular basis, primarily because of the charging time. So on the Note 8, it took me almost 4 hours from topping up from 10% to 100%, and on the S8 Plus it took me about 4 hours 20 minutes to top up from 10% battery to 100%. So even though this is a fast charger, since it's wireless, it's not as fast as cable based fast charging. So usually if I have my like the Note 8 plugged into the wired fast charger, it usually takes me hour and a half to go from 10 to 100%, which is pretty good. And it's just for S8 Plus it's about the same time. I didn't really see much of a difference between the fast charging via the cable if you're on a Note 8 versus an S8 Plus. So let me just turn the thing on and show you. So this is if you keep it horizontally, the LED comes up letting you know that it's charging, and then of course the display on the phone, and the same way you can keep it standing. So it's pretty cool that Samsung has finally come up with its own wireless charger, which has a built-in fan, which is actually a QC3 certified fast charger, has 2 different modes, and then of course you can actually use the dock, lay it down and just use it as a pad. But is it worth $100 at this launch price? I don't know. If you like wireless charging and you don't like cables, then maybe for you, but you still need a cable where the dock is plugged onto the wall brick. Okay, now one thing I really want to point out here is that this wireless charger wouldn't work if you use a magnetic mount on your car to mount your phone. Yes, so that's the biggest drawback that I faced while using this charger. While it is easy to use the dock, like the wireless charging dock, the most convenience that I find is if when I'm in my bedroom and it's dark and I really don't have to turn the light on to figure out if find the charging cable and plug it into my phone and make sure it's plugged in so that it doesn't die and the alarm will ring and I would be able to get up in the morning and not miss work. So with the wireless charger, it's funny is because you don't have to be very precise. As long as you are able to place the phone on the dock, it should charge. So, and you get the confirmation from the LED lighting up, so you know that it's connected and it's charging. The other thing good about this is that even though it's a fast charger, it's like 4 hours 50 minutes. So that's actually good for your phone, because you don't want to keep the phone plugged into a charger when it's already been charged. So if it's 100% in 2 hours, you would really want to unplug it and leave the phone alone and not leave the phone beyond 100% plugged into the charger for a really long time. So it would work out pretty good in that scenario where you charge your phone daily during the night, and you don't want to turn the light on. If you have family, you don't want to disturb your partner or your kids, and you want to just make sure that the phone gets charged. It's pretty good. You can leave it on the side table and then easily charge it. But the only thing, the biggest drawback, is that this charger wouldn't work, or in fact any wireless charger wouldn't work if you use a magnetic mount for your car. So basically what the magnetic mount does is you have a strip of metal that you have to stick onto your case or the back of the phone. So that metal sheet actually acts as a shield and stops the induction to work. So that's why it doesn't work if you have a metal back piece stuck on the back of your phone, which the magnetic holder uses. And that's the reason full metal bodied unidesign phones, unibody phones, didn't had wireless charging built onto them, because if you have a metal body, then you cannot have wireless charging. That was the reason even the new iPhone, which has built-in wireless charging, they moved to glass, because without a glass back or a plastic ABS back, you cannot have built-in wireless charging. So that was primarily the reason for even Samsung when it first came out with the Galaxy S6 with the glass and metal design was the back was glass to place the charging coil behind the glass so that it won't get impacted or shielded by any metal. So between the convenience of having a magnetic mount on your car or the ability to be able to charge it without much hassle during your bedtime, you have to choose whether you want this wireless charger or you don't. For me, with the USB-C, it makes it very easy to plug in your cable, because it's you cannot be wrong, so it goes in either way. If it was micro USB, it's little bit, I would really want to do that when there is a little light, because I don't want to force in the cable in the wrong way and break the charging port, because that could turn out to be very expensive. But since most of the newer phones have a USB-C, so that's almost like the Apple Lightning cable, which I really loved because it was non-directional and you could just plug it in whichever direction you were in. And finally, the Android guys caught up, and USB-C I think is pretty good in that sense that it's very convenient. Yeah, there are some other advantages, but I don't want to go into the details of how fast the data transfer speeds are, how fast the charging speeds are, because it's USB-C versus micro USB and all that. But on a day-to-day basis, like as a regular guy using your phone, the biggest advantage of having the USB-C is that you don't have to worry about how you plug it in. So there's no direction to it. You can plug the cable into your phone in whichever way it is in. So for me, the advantage of having a magnetic car mount outweighs the advantage of wireless charging. So I kind of basically not going to use this charging pad, and I'm going to probably give it away to a friend of mine who can use that. I'll also review the magnetic car mount that I'm using, so you guys can decide if that's the one that you wanted to get. It's not very expensive and it works perfect with my Note 8, which is a humongous phone, and I was really skeptical when I got it. It's actually less than $10, the magnetic mount that I got. I was really skeptical if it would hold my Note 8, and I have that for about a month now and I have no problems with the mount. So as far as this charger is concerned, as you can see, the LED here, like when it was 100%, the LED turns green, so lets you know that the charging is complete. So as far as this charger is concerned, I mean, in terms of looks, build quality is very premium, very nice. I mean, it will be a very nice thing to keep on your desk. It's not like, it looks really classy, and the build quality is very premium, and the leather finish and everything. It's also fast charging and has a built-in fan, and it has two modes where you can either use it as a pad or a dock. So I mean, it's really it's a good design, good concept from Samsung, but remember, the wireless fast charging is not the same as cable fast charging, so it's almost so the charging time would be double when you are using wireless charging. So 4.5 hours from 0 to 100% on a Note 8 on this charger, versus if you directly plugged it in with the cable, then you can charge your phone in 2 hours, so or less. So that's about it. And then if you definitely have if you're using a magnetic mount on your car, then again it's hard to make this charger work. It wouldn't work because of the metal shielding the induction. What I did like a workaround for a couple of days, was that I didn't stick the metal piece back of the phone, so the metal piece was stuck inside the case, so in between the phone and the case. So but I had to take the phone out from the case every time if I was placing it on this charging dock to charge it. So I felt that was neither again defeats the purpose of having a wireless charging dock where you can just place the phone and forget about it and it would charge. So nice concept. pretty good design, bit expensive, not sure. I mean, it's worth the $100, but definitely if you can find a good deal or if you get it as a freebie, which did happen with people who pre-ordered the Note 8 when it came out. They actually got this, had a choice of getting this wireless charging convertible dock versus the Gear 360 camera. So I bought two Note 8, so as you can see I have the Gear 360 camera here, and here's the charging dock. So I think that's pretty much what I wanted to share about this wireless charging convertible. See you guys in my next video. Do leave your comments, suggestions and feedbacks, and also like my video, subscribe to my video, and keep watching for more videos and reviews to come up. Thank you.